Stephen Bailey will resign after serving 13 years with the company. Falcom will go under investigation due to classified government documents that surfaced. FBI Director Paul Matthews stated that Mr. Bailey, along with others, may be charged with corporate espionage if involved. Bailey plans on cooperating with the FBI in resolving the matter and comments so far there has not been any arrest, but FBI has seized all company emails and records and will be questioning employees in the disappearance of a software engineer and informant who may have possible communications with an underground cyber terrorism group called Fishnet. The FBI have been tracking down the group for the last 7 years, but was unfortunate in any leads until recently. Falcom board member Lawrence Keller has issued a statement about the situation saying, "Our company does not condone in any acts of cyber terrorism nor espionage. We plan to cut ties with whoever was involved. The FBI has our full cooperation and are prepared in dealing with the SEC. We support Mr. Stephen Bailey's decision with stepping down and wish him the best in his future endeavors."
Despite nullspec disbanding, there are still plenty more hacking groups claiming to be active, but there's no way of knowing if what they say is true. Team Poison has told Channel 4 groups to. As more sensitive and personal information becomes available on the net, experts say unless organizations tighten their security, we can expect more cyber attacks.
You write about an August 2005 teleconference.
Right.
Talk about what was happening.
Yeah, this was a conference at a company called UT Starcom, and during that call, the BIA, which is Business Intelligence Advisors, that's the hedge fund consulting firm, had its staff listening in to the conference call. And during that call, the BIA, which is Business Intelligence Advisors, that's the hedge fund consulting firm, had its staff listening in to the conference call. And what they were doing was they were listening for these tells that they know from their psychological training are an indicator that somebody is avoiding the truth or hedging. And so what they're looking for is when somebody's overly aggressive in trying to convince you.
Hey, Tim.
Steve?
Thanks for coming out. I wouldn't have asked you to come out here in such a discreet place unless it was something important.
It's no problem. Hey, Steve. What is it?
Well, there's been some unusual activity on the network. At this point, all we can think of is it's one of ours giving out classified information.
What makes you think that?
There's been files out of our database. They've been exported out to an outside drive. That alone is a red flag. And you know us. We're an import technical company. We're taking in all this government information from all sources. We've been doing it since 9/11.
Okay, now, do you have any evidence, any data, timestamps, pictures, anything?
Take a look at this. This is 3 days ago. It's the last time the exported files happened. I gotta tell you, Tim, we cannot afford a leak to come out of our company. If one of our rivals got it, it would absolutely bury us.
Don't worry. Now, let's assume that this guy is the leak, okay? Now, first we're gonna find out exactly what's been extracted, and then we're gonna find out who he's been communicating with. Now, I got the best people in the business, okay? We'll get to the bottom of this, don't worry.
Okay, can you tell me how this is all gonna work?
You don't need to know all that, okay? Like I said, my people are the best, and as soon as we make some progress, I'll contact you.
Well, you got my direct line. I'm flying out to Seattle this evening, but anything you need, just give me a call, okay?
Will do.
And Tim, I gotta apologize for handing you such a mess, but I'm gonna really have to owe you one after this.
You don't owe me anything, okay? This is what I do. You came to the right person. Now, my people are on it, and we'll find something out. Like I said, I will contact you. Hey, if you still feel bad about things, after all this is said and done, I'll let you buy me a drink.
It's the deal. Hey, you say hello to Helen for me, and after this mess, we'll all go out to dinner, okay?
Sounds good.
Hey, it's my treat.
Sounds better. Have a safe trip.
Illinois.
You were contacted by a man. What did he want with you?
What have you done with me?
What did he want with you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
I'm not gonna ask you again.
Yeah, if you're a cop, I want a lawyer. You know, you can't do this. I want due process. I want a lawyer. And I want out of here right now.
You pulled your file, Frank. We know your slate's been cleaned by the FBI. Now that all can change. It'd be a shame if they thought you were working with terrorists.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you?
You're an enemy of the state, Frank. You're a traitor. You're a turncoat. If word gets out, Frank, which, come on, nowadays, word always gets out. There's no more secrets. You could run. You could try to hide. You could try to find asylum in some foreign country, but we will find you. And you will run for the rest of your life. Do you understand what I'm saying, Frank? Now there is a white lining, a diamond in the rough. If you cooperate with us, we'll make sure your record stays in good standing with the FBI. You live a normal life. Play with your kids. Have barbecues. Make love to your wife. But if you don't, well, I guess we both know how that story goes, how it ends. So I guess my question to you is, what kind of character are you in this fairy tale?
I don't work with him. I don't even know him. He wants me to obtain all these files from Valcom. He's threatened to kill my family if I don't do so. And I have to do it by tomorrow.
Stick to the plan. We'll be with you at the drop-off. Once we have them in our sights, it'll be all up to us. Frank, it's going to be a pleasure working with you. I think you chose right.
Okay, we are in play. Do not let that
File out of your sight. As soon as you have a visual on Bennett's contact, move in.
That's far enough.
You got what I want?
What do we see down there, guys? Talk to me.
Bennett's in. Everyone to position.
move in.
It's over. Drop your weapon.
All right, listen up, people. I want that target alive. We need him for questioning.
Hello? Hello? Does anyone copy?
I would say it would be a pleasure meeting you, but you and I both know that is an impossibility.
We finally get a chance to talk. Why don't you come down here? Let's have an intellectual conversation, face to face.
Sounds tempting. We'll have to pass on that offer.
What's the matter? Seems like you're afraid. How about I buy you a cup of coffee? Maybe I can work something out to lighten your sentence. I may even be able to get immunity, but it's up to you.
Let's just get to the point, shall we? I hear that you've been in contact with an associate of mine, which is not good for business.
I intend to make a lot of money with what he has in his possession, and I will retrieve it. I don't intend to get caught.
My question is, how do you intend to traffic government files?
Do you really think I'll answer that question? Let's just say I'm an insider. I get paid to retrieve and relay.
What my clients do with that information is none of my concern.
We have the assets, so your business with him is concluded. Tell me who you work for.
And the deal still stands. Turn yourself in. It's the only option.
You don't get it. The people I work for are very powerful. They have ties with Wall Street, corporations, banks. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
I don't know when, but I will catch you. I don't care if I have to cross the globe to do it.
I never intended to meet my associate in person.
Ready for extraction.
I have eyes on him, just like I have eyes on you as we speak.
Is your long coat tailor-made?
Everybody get the hell out of here. We've been compromised. The contact is in my location.
Bennett is down. The target is fled with the file.
Where is he?
The people I work for are very powerful. They have ties with Wall Street, corporations, banks. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Just like I told you, I will get those documents one way or another. I can tell that you are a man who is very passionate about your job. I can respect that. But I will always have the upper hand.
Good day. We finally get to meet.
The pleasure is all mine, Mr. Walden.
Well, I told you that I'm a man of my word. Here's the other half of your money. It was agreed. Are we happy?
Indeed we are.
my associates were right about you. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
So what now?
Now I catch my flight and proceed with the plan. The media is going to be all over this. Valcom will be under investigation. The company's going to have a hard time explaining these leaks and a dead employee who was behind it. Not good for business. Well, since our business is concluded, what's next for you?
I take the money and disappear.
Of course. So long, my friend.
We know what happened to your operation. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tim. The president's concerned and threatening to shut down the entire operation. You and your associates.
We will find the file, okay? We are close. We just need a little more time.
Something needs to happen, and quick. I'll keep trying to smooth things over with the folks in Washington, but I can only beg and plead for so long. We need results, and fast. That particular file will get a lot of people in trouble. Not to mention the exposure of folks in the CIA and FBI jeopardizing their lives.
Which is why it will be found. I will push my people as hard as necessary. Now, we have never failed an assignment before, Paul. We're not going to start with this one.
Maybe you should start the investigation from inside your team. From what I can recall, it was one of your shooters who killed the only source who could potentially identify this mystery man, yeah?
Yeah.
So basically, this man has been able to wrap his hands around the blueprint of the entire operation under your watch. The blame has to fall somewhere. People are asking for your resignation. Look, for all we know, there could still be moles working underneath you. Hell, you could be the mole.
Now, you know that's not true.
I do. But the board doesn't. Try explaining that to them. They're old and overly patriotic.
You can tell this to the board. I chose every single member of my team and vetted them personally. You know me personally, Paul. If there's a leak in this organization, it's not coming from my side of the fence. Now, you have my word on that.
Good. Okay. I'll try to go to bat for you. But I need you to do the same for me. Remember, it's both of our asses on the line.
Understood.
You'll be hearing from me again in a couple weeks. If you need anything, give me a call.
I'll do that.